Good morning, students. Welcome to my channel. Today, I am going to teach you Unit 2 Sports and Nutrition. My topic is the pitfalls of dieting. First of all, I would like to tell you the meaning of pitfalls. Pitfall is a hidden or unsuspected danger. So, what are the hidden or unsuspected dangers of dieting? Dieting means restricting to small amount of food intake or having special kind of food in order to lose or gain or maintain weight. As many people set goals of losing weight, there are many pitfalls that set them up for failure when it comes to eating right. If the dieting process is not implemented correctly, it has various possible dangers referred to as the pitfalls of dieting. These are described as follows. First is eating very less calories. Using during dieting, calorie intake reduces extremely. Our body needs specific amount of calories for proper functioning. When we undereat, our body goes into mode. Starvation mode, causing our metabolism to drop. Cutting down on calories may result in low loss of weight, but it can be dangerous for our body in the long run. Then number 2, skipping meals. People often skip meals to reduce weight. Skipping meals can actually work against weight loss plans. Also, studies have shown that we often consume more calories at the meal after skipping than we would get out of having the two separate meals. Skipping a meal can slow down the metabolism, which will hurt you later, which will hurt you later on in the day, as your body won't be able to burn off the rest of your food as efficiently. Then comes limiting intake of some nutrients. Many diets severely limit intake of major nutrient. Some diets cut out of carbohydrates, another limit protein, and other push for fat-free diet. But our body needs all forms of nutrients. Our body is made to consume all the nutrients found in the major food sources on earth. If we restrict taking these nutrients, it can lead to impaired functioning. Then comes number 4, low energy diet. If a person takes diet without fats and less carbohydrates, his health is affected due to impaired functioning of body. Poor nutrition can contribute to stress, tiredness, and our capacity to work, and over time it can contribute to the risk of developing some illness and other health problems. Then comes number 5, intake of calories through beverages. Underestimate calories through beverages. When we try to lose weight, we often focus on what we eat and not what we drink. Beverages can play a huge role depending on what we drink. For example, if we consume sodas, iced tea, juices, smoothies, and flavored ice drinks, they can really contribute to weight gain. Number 6, not performing physical activity. People often consider that dieting is good for controlling weight and they neglect physical activity, which is equally important for healthy lifestyle. If you don't live an active lifestyle, losing weight will be an uphill battle. Exercise has a huge impact on body metabolism and also helps to burn some extra calories off. Simple exercises like walking, biking, etc. can help in weight loss. Then number 7, heart problems. Pitfalls of dieting here. Heart problems, very important. Dieting, particularly when done in an extreme fashion, can put extra strain on the heart. On the heart. Crash dieting repeatedly can increase the risk of heart attack. During diets, the heart does not get enough potassium and other minerals that it needs to function properly. For optimal cardiac health, one should not reduce the amount of nutrients one ingests. Number 8, side effects of dieting. When dieters cut out a large portion of the calories they normally consume, this can very easily lead to caloric and nutritional deficiencies, which can cause a host of side effects. Some of the more common ones can include headaches, muscle cramps, constipation, कब्ज बोलते हैं इसको, trouble sleeping, and loss of bone density. Dieting can also greatly reduce the body's normal metabolic rate, which can result in tiredness and fatigue. Then, number 9, emotional dangers. Excessive dieters are likely to become depressed and suffer from mood swings. Weakness and lack of energy cause loss of interest in many activities. One may lose confidence and self esteem, become tense, irritable, or angry, and suffer from high level of stress. Number 10, mental dangers. Obsessive dieting can cause the inability to be mentally alert. Slower reaction time makes a person more likely to cause or be involved in accidents. When a person does dieting in excess, his memory suffers. He can't concentrate and he is easily confused. One may have a hard time accomplishing normal activities such as reading, studying, working, driving, and following a conversation. From above, we can conclude that it's important to lose weight, but it should be done safely, which usually means slowly. The best way to do so is to exercise regularly and stick to a diet that limits saturated fat and sugars and gives adequate nutrients to the body. The key to losing weight is a combination of diet and exercise. Then comes food intolerance. Food intolerance means that individual elements of certain foods can't be properly processed and absorbed by our digestive system. Food intolerance or food sensitivity occurs when a person has difficulty digesting a particular food. Some individuals can tolerate a small amount of food, but if taken too often or in large quantities, symptoms of food intolerance occur. Food intolerances involve the digestive system. Many food intolerances are caused by deficiencies or reactions in the digestive tract. Foods most commonly associated with food intolerance include dairy products, grains that contain gluten, and foods that cause intestinal gas building up, such as beans and cabbage. Gluten in wheat is one of the most common causes of food intolerance. Signs and symptoms of food intolerance. Symptoms of food intolerance vary greatly. Food intolerance symptoms usually begin about half an hour after eating or drinking the food in question. But sometimes symptoms may delayed up to 48 hours. Symptoms of food intolerance can include nervousness, tremor, sweating, palpitations, rapid breathing, headache, migraine, diarrhea, burning sensations on the skin. Then tightness across the face and chest, breathing problems, asthma like symptoms, allergy like reactions. Then there are some causes of types of food intolerance are given below. Here some causes of or types of food intolerance are given below. Absence of an enzyme. Enzymes are needed to digest food fully. If some of the enzymes are missing or insufficient, proper digestion may not take place and food intolerance can occur. Example, lactose intolerance is caused due to deficiency of lactase enzyme, an enzyme that breaks down milk sugar lactose into smaller molecules and absorbs through the intestine. People who are lactose intolerant don't have enough lactase, hence unable they are unable to digest lactose from milk and get intolerant to milk and all milk products. If lactose remains in the digestive tract, it can cause stomach ache, spasm, bloating, gas, and diarrhea. Then comes chemical causes of food intolerance. Certain chemicals in food and drinks can cause intolerance. Certain chemicals in food and drinks can cause intolerance, including amines in some cheeses and caffeine in coffee, tea, and chocolates. Some people are more at risk to these chemicals than others. Toxins due to food poisoning. Some foods have naturally occurring chemicals that can have a toxic effect on humans, causing diarrhea, nausea, and vomiting. Peanuts or undercooked beans have aflatoxins that can cause extremely unpleasant digestive problems. Then salicylates. Salicylates are natural chemical made by plant. They are found in fruits and vegetables and help protect plants against disease and insects. Salicylates are present in most hair plant sourced food, including the majority of fruits and vegetables, spices, herbs, tea, and flavor additives. Mint flavoring, tomato sauce, berries, and citrus fruits have particularly high levels. Salicylates intolerance, also called as salicylate sensitivity, occurs when somebody reacts to normal amounts of ingested salicylates. Then comes gluten intolerance. Gluten is a protein in cereals such as wheat, barley, and rye. Here, a person with gluten intolerance or sensitivity may experience pain and bloating after eating foods that contain gluten. Gluten intolerance is sometimes confused with celiac disease or thought of as food allergy, as it has similar symptoms. But anyone who suspects of having a gluten intolerance should see a doctor before giving up gluten, as cereals can be an important source of various nutrients. Then, food additives and intolerance. Food producers often use additives to enhance flavors and make food look more appealing and increase their hair shelf life. Nitrates are known to cause itching and skin rashes. Processed meats are generally high in nitrates and nitrites. MSG, monosodium glutamate, is used as a flavor enhancer known to cause headaches. Some colorings, especially carmine, red, and annatto yellow, also cause food intolerance. So, management, it is very difficult to determine whether somebody has a food intolerance or allergy because the signs and symptoms are often similar. Apart from lactose intolerance and celiac disease, there is no accurate, reliable, and validated test to identify food intolerance. The best diagnostic tool is an excursion diet, also known as an elimination or diagnostic diet. Individuals can try minor changes of diet to exclude food causing the reactions. In a typical exclusion diet, the suspected food is removed from the diet for a period of 2 weeks to 2 months. If during this period the adverse reactions don't appear, it becomes more likely that the causes has been recognized. कि किस वजह से जो रिएक्शंस हुए थे, अगर इस बात का पता चल जाए कि वो हम जो रिएक्शंस कॉजिंग जो चीज़ें थी वो हमने बंद कर दी हैं, तो हमें वो चीज़ों को नहीं कंज्यूम करना चाहिए. The best current treatment for food intolerance is to either avoid certain foods or eat them less often and in smaller amounts. Over a period of time, it is possible for individuals avoiding food chemicals to build up a level of resistance by regular exposure to small amounts in a controlled way, but care must be taken. The aim being to build up a varied diet with adequate composition. You will read here food myths. Okay, you will read pages 73 to 83 of your book and prepare notes. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take proper care. Stay alert, stay blessed, stay healthy, mask yourself, stay at home during lockdown, and obey your parents. Take care of them also. Thank you. Stay blessed.